Okay. I did kind of start it to see if I could kind of remember some shit. We're gonna actually start now though, without the music because I forgot it was on, and hopefully we don't have any of that long term because that'll be awful. That's the hope anyway. So premise is pretty simple. We want a mansion. And we're looking for Mario, I think. He's supposed to be here too. They never really explain that much. They just show us mansion. Anyway, this will be nice because there are a couple of GameCube games I do want to play on stream. Beyond this one. Coliseum being one. Actually the old Harry Potter games, because I never played the GameCube / PlayStation 2 versions of the games. Alright, so we're here. Let's just head up. Can't open the door. And now there's a floaty gas cloud. Somebody farted, and it has a key in it. Anyway. Key! He turned all the lights off. Damn fart cloud. It ran away, though. Yeah. We're gonna grab this key, and we're gonna move on. I really hope that doesn't end up being a common thing, but it's not that noticeable, I suppose. We're not going to watch us open every single door, I'm sorry. Anyway. Ghosty Boy. And the Suckmaster. I mean, a vacuum with an old man. Now, those of you who watched my playthrough way back in the day, actually, how long ago was that? Because I can check. I have the list open. Oof, I sure take... Oh, I'm getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Egad. This house, I swear it seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young feller like you doing around here? 2014. The end of 2014 is when I played Superstar Saga. Uh-oh, this looks ugly. Alright, youngster, look lively. Follow me post-haste. So, anybody who watched my Superstar Saga playthrough, so your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined. Might recognize this character, because he was in that game as a cameo. When we were buying... I guess trading beans for Starbucks drinks. We're going to replay that game at some point because I do love that game and it's been a long time. So I kind of want to play it again. But that's a later thing. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. Huh? Where's this, you ask? Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor Egad's Ghost Research Laboratory. A little lab if you're of a shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter. Sounds pretty fishy to me. So, you believe the mansion actually exists then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so. And I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what. Oh, what all? But I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Now that I get a look at you, I just recalled. A guy with a red hat, kind of like yours, went up to the mansion without even stopping to chat. And he never returned. Was he a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. You wouldn't stand a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you to deal with the ghosts so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. So there's two types of controls. Standard or sidestep. We will not be doing sidestep. I don't like that. Anyway. That's the vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts. I call it, this is genius, the Poltergust 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things. Let her rip. Use the R button to vacuum and the C stick to change your direction. Oh god, it's inverted. No matter how strong you think your brother is, ghosts are mysterious beings. They can't be caught using conventional means. So you better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. Or something to that effect. Well, how's about we start your training? Ghosts seem to like darkness, and they avoid the light. So if you hit them with the flashlight beam all of a sudden, you can stun them momentarily. Then it's vacuuming time. When you see your chance, hold down the R button and tilt the control stick in the opposite direction. Just give it a try. You'll learn more that way than just listening to me yap about it. Alright, so if you hold down the B button, you'll actually keep your flashlight off. Which he didn't really explain, but that's important to know. As if you flash them too far away, you won't be able to get them with the vacuum. Remember, as soon as you see a ghost's heart, that's your chance to vacuum them up. While vacuuming, tilt the control stick in the opposite direction to bring them in. Another thing that I'll explain to you, if you just hold the directional, it takes more time to suck them up. You notice I'm not really slowing down. It's because I'm letting go and re-hitting the directional key. When that surprise ghost's heart appears, vacuum it with the R button and the control stick. Tilt the control stick in the opposite of the ghost. You have to get as close as you can before flashing the light. Here's where they finally tell you. Surprise them with the light, and then they get close. Pow pow. The more the better, got it? Ghosts love to hide in the dark places. Isn't that a hoot? There, here they come. Notice how the ones in the back disappeared right away? You can also get a few iframes if you're lucky. Catching ghosts means using the flashlight and the Poltergust 3000 as a team. You get me, young feller? That'll do. Well, how many did you get? I missed 3 of them, but that's fine. 6 ghosts. Well done, Luigi. Fine, fine. Looks like you worked up quite a sweat there. How about a little cool down in the gallery? I'm quite proud of it, you know. Okay. Off we go. There will not be a lot of voice acting in this game. There are some very interesting interactions when you use your... I really don't like that. But it doesn't change the inversion, which bothers me, so I'll just have to get used to it. You might notice there's no fucking paintings here. They're all gone. There's quite a few of them as well. And then there's this room. Very nice room. Kind of gaudy. Nice nonetheless, I guess. We're also carrying a Game Boy Color or a Game Boy. Can't really tell. which one it is, but it is funny. Are you done appreciating art for today, Luigi? All right then. Where will you go, Luigi? Careful now, Luigi. Yeah, so that's all of our tutorial. Now we're going into the mansion to actually do some stuff. Where'd you go, Mario? What? Huh? Luigi? It's Luigi. You finally made it. Oh, joy. Thank goodness. Me? Well, Princess Peach asked you to come here to look for Mario when he left. He left when he heard you'd want a mansion, and he never returned. Then, when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts, and I didn't see Mario anywhere. And I kind of freaked out a little, and I didn't know what to do. It's been awful. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip. Leave it to me. Hey, thanks, Luigi. You made my dark and stormy night. I wish I could do something for you to help you. Wait, I got it. At least let me do this. So yeah, the toads are our save points. Talk to me for help anytime. This is also something oh, wait. I fucked up. So that'll keep happening until we fight our first big boss. You might have noticed the ghost sound that it made. We will actually hear that sound again sooner than you'd think, honestly. Anyway, what I'm doing right now is sucking all the things. That doesn't make sense because nothing's happening, but it will eventually. I did not need to suck up that. Anyway, where you at? Oh, right. I remember how this room works. So yeah, not all the interactables, but most of the interactables are going to give me money. Or something. Money, hearts, something. The first time I interact with them. Now, who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green? Well, dark rooms are dangerous around here. Yes. They love the dark, and now they will get you. Now you're in for it. Ugh. Just like the little red cap before you. May you wander lost in darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man? Are you? Huh? Bah! Here they are now. They got nothing on me. All right. It's like riding a... I've beaten this game many times. Doesn't make it any less enjoyable. All right. It does show us where the keys go as we get them. We can also get an idea of how big the building is with this. So on the second floor, we've got 4 rooms on the left with the hallway. You got to count the hallways. We're about to head into those 3 rooms right above me. And then another hallway we can't get to from here. Looks like we have to get to it from one of the staircases. With 2, 5, 7, 9 rooms and a hallway. The first floor has a hallway. 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 rooms if you count the room with the staircase. 19 rooms if you count both rooms with the staircase. I don't remember if those are actual rooms though. Both those staircases, one goes to the basement, one goes to the second floor. Looks like that might be the staircase that gets us to the back end of the second floor. Because, yeah, that staircase only goes upstairs with no other staircase. Then upstairs, we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 rooms and 2 hallways, and then a room with the staircase. So I guess 8 rooms. Then we've also got the basement, which is 5 rooms and a weird side room. 2 hallways, and then the room with the staircase. So, yeah, that back staircase is probably going to be the first one we hit. Unless we hit the basement staircase first, but I don't think. Yeah. We'll find out. Try not to spoil. But context clues if you do stuff the way I do it. Anyway, opening the first room. And now we're locked in. All right. These are the ghosts where it starts to become a thing where you want to be careful. So you can do what I just did and grab both of them. That is a potential. All right, nothing off that. Nothing off that. That's surprising. We're not making money, which makes me sad. Ooh, gold bar. Gold bar makes up for it. The hearts are respawnable, by the way, so anytime you find a heart, that is a spot where you can keep finding hearts. So if we get hurt, that is a spot where we can get our health back. Okay. So I actually don't want to open these wardrobes yet. Ah, hell. So Banana Boy is annoying. He's got 40 health and he throws bananas. So a little annoying. I got hit. I wasn't expecting to get hit, but I got hit. And sometimes you'll get unlucky with the banana guys. Because they will end up throwing shit right where you're standing. I think we're done with everybody outside. Okay. You might notice a key. I don't want the key yet. I want to play around a little bit. Hey, heart. Oh, I guess I'm taking the key. That opens down there. The room right next to us is already open, so that's why it doesn't open that room. No money. Damn shame. Anyway.
Mario, where are you? Oh, Luigi. Yes, Luigi. How lucky that you found me. I feel so much better now. Please, please, please save Mario. I looked everywhere. I can't find him. Where is he?
Alright, so we did get the save point. Now we can't do anything with these collectibles yet, like these interactables. So that's why you're not seeing the dust. Because there's a different way to interact with those. There's also something else that can spawn in this room, but it did not spawn. So we didn't get it. Anyway. There it is. So if I use the camera on these mirrors, I'm in trouble. Okay. We go back to the first floor, the front room. So you can treat the mirrors as teleportation devices. Anyway, we are going to these 4 rooms on the left side in the second floor. Uh-oh.
Hold up a sec, Luigi. It's me, Professor E. Gadd. I detect spirits stronger than what we've seen lurking ahead. I think it must be some of those escaped gallery ghosts. You should know that they're really different from the other ghosts you've seen so far. They don't show their hearts very easily. Nope, not at all. When you find one, you should first use the X button. Search its heart for clues. Sometimes you can learn the best way to surprise them. Well, Luigi, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
I think I remember most of the gallery ghosts, but we're still going to do the X thing anyway. Just because it's fun. So yeah. We're going to run into our first real ghosts here. There are mice in this hallway. They will spawn indefinitely. And we don't want to run into them because we will lose health. Anyway, a few of these doors are not doors. I'm standing in front of the first real door, so that's good. If we open one that's not a real door, it'll be a problem. Anyway, if you look closely, you can really tell it's just a photograph. I don't know what that means. Looks ordinary. A little too ordinary. Why aren't you getting the dude? Okay, fuck you. Alright, so this one's relatively easy. I just have to eat the books. And eventually he'll show his heart. Now these guys all have 100 health. And those mushrooms will make it really hard to get your ghost. So, you notice all the pearls that dropped, right? Depending on how long... there's 2 things that your gallery ghosts have. One is how good the picture's going to be. And the other is how many pearls they're going to drop. Both are affected by how we catch them. So if you want all the good pearls and make all the money, you're going to want to be able to catch them in one go. And those poison mushrooms are designed to make sure you don't do that. Also, if you don't catch them by spamming the directional button, especially pre New Game Plus, because this game has a New Game Plus, where you get a better vacuum. You're not going to catch them in one go. And some ghosts in NG, you're really not going to catch them in one go anyway. So they are very hard to get gold. I think there's 1 or 2 ghosts where I've never gotten gold for, or I have one time. Anyway. Hello, madam. Isn't my hair just gorgeous? Of course, I do spend a lot of time on it. I was so bored cooped up in that painting. Now I spend all my time in front of the mirror. It seems to scare people, though. So everything is coming up roses. All right. That doesn't teach me anything, but... Oh, fuck me. I wasn't prepared for that. So that loss might not affect our pearls, but it's going to affect our painting. Because we did not catch her in one go. I'm pretty sure. You'll understand what I mean once we get the first boss done. But... Oh, there's still pearls back here. Interesting. I thought those leaves were fucking money. So I was trying to catch the money and I fucked up. Alright, so that one you notice isn't getting dusty, so there's another way to interact with that. Another gold bar. That's nice. So you see what I meant? Like, there's several ways to interact with things. Alright. We're going at a really fast pace, too, so... apologies, but... I do kind of remember what I'm doing. Oh, God. We've heard this noise already. Not the whining, but we've heard this voice before already. Anyway. Welcome to Baby's room. Horsey, Rocky Horsey. Okay, so that's going to teach us how to start. Hey, want to play with me? And that's kind of our hint for this actual boss fight. So this is a real boss fight. Our first real boss fight of the game. There's a few of these. Ow, you gave me an owie. I just wanted to play with you. I hate grown-ups. Why do you have to be bigger than me? I've had enough. Small, now grow smaller. Small, itsy, tiny, little, wee. Welcome to the crib. And I could have healed before this, but I think we'll be fine. So I did take a little bit of damage from the mother from being fucking stupid. Because I forgot I could catch the gallery ghosts without shining a light on them. Yeah. Which is important to know. We don't want baby to punch us. Anyway, rocking horses. They kind of track us and then roll. So we're actually waiting for this. And then one of the balls is going to come out. I'm going to get hit because I'm not paying attention. But then we're going to hit the baby with it. That was actually really fucking good. We got over half. But you notice it broke off. It forced us to fail. So there was no way to get that in one shot. Pre-new game. New Game Plus. Now it's going to speed up. Oh, God. Here comes the balls. Fucking damn it. I was really hoping to get that in 2, but the RNG on how it decides to operate does affect that a little bit. It's okay, though. Just means we won't get a silver painting. We'll get a bronze. Not that you guys know what that means yet, but, you know, whatever. I'm not really worried about getting great paintings. I do kind of want them, but if I don't get them, it's no big deal. And in NG run, a couple of them are really difficult to get. Good RNG on that last one. I wish that had been the RNG for the second one. Anyway, that was the nursery. Now that the kid is gone, we're going to make sure there's no money in here. It's the moment we take whatever's there. Oh, here's a big heart. These are the ones we want to make sure we know where they're at. This is the easiest one to remember. So this is the one I will be going back to like the whole game. That thing can move. All right, well, there's nothing else in here. We got the pink key. That's a boss key, so that's going to open up another floor, essentially, or at least a part of a floor. Luigi! Luigi, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. You seem a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Why don't you come on back to the lab? When you vacuum up Bosco's, your Poltergeist 3000 gets pretty much full to bursting. But, I guess you showed that Bosco's who's boss? Fucking bad dad jokes. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Take a gander at this. This fine piece of work, too, took nearly 20 years to develop. I call it Ghost Portrification Nizer. This machine lets us turn the ghosts you catch into paintings. Not only that, it works in reverse, too. That's good to note for later. I'm not going to explain, but it's good to note for later that it goes backwards. That's probably why the shit happened. Anyway, how to use it? Well, it's simple. Just plug that Poltergeist 3000 into that slot and enjoy the ride, my boy. So this will happen after every boss fight. This is the shortest period between boss fights, though. Because there aren't that many boss fights, all things considered. The ghosts are invisible. So we need to press them into visible forms. Alright, we gotta... And presto, turn them into beautiful ghost portraits. I didn't actually see what color that was. It didn't fuck her up. Cool. That was very lenient. Well, we managed to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. Alright, so we got... Neville, Lydia, and Chauncey. That looks like it is a gold portrait, which is surprising. And we made 5 million G. So that's good. That's where we're at so far. That will mean nothing until the end of the game, but we're making money. Where you go, Luigi? So now if we go to the gallery, just to kind of show you what it'll look like later, we can go to the gallery and look at our paintings. Now, not only does the border change, but depending on which painting you get, you'll get an entirely different picture. So the very first time I played this, I got a lot of silvers and a couple bronzes. Especially the boss ghosts. Those were all bronze, I think, except for Chauncey, who definitely is not silver, and I don't think he's bronze either, because it looked very gold. Anyway, Neville and Lydia get to be our front pieces. Surprised Lydia was allowed to be gold, but I will take it. And they are a little bit more lenient with the boss ghosts, but not so much that we're going to get golds on all of them this run. I'm just going to be honest. The next boss, almost guaranteed a silver. He's one of the harder ones for me to get a gold on. Not the hardest, though. The hardest will be later. Probably the third one. I think it's the third one. There's only like 3 or 4 boss ghosts. Also, you'll notice this painting doesn't have a number on it. It just has a gold amount on it. And it's already got a portrait, like a frame, that isn't bronze. Because the bronze is assuming you're going to get, well, that's wood. So, but yeah, the lowest tier is bronze. It's just capturing the ghosts by any means necessary. So yeah. We're going to go back to the mansion now. We didn't watch this all the way the first time, so let's watch it this time. This will be every time we go back to the mansion, by the way. Which isn't often, but often enough. Alright, well. I'm going to save. And we're going to continue. So the key is actually to the first floor. That is the biggest section for us to open up right now. As you can see, there's a lot to do on the first floor. With the third floor and the basement being the smallest sections. Whether or not we'll get to do the whole first floor, I don't remember. I remember each section is weird. You also notice, well, maybe not on this floor. Oh yeah. You might notice up at that top left corner, that room doesn't have a door. I don't remember why, but we'll find out. I remember all the ghosts, but I don't remember every step of the game. Anyway, now that we have the key, for some reason, that means the thorns can go away. And it doesn't change the key in the animation, if you're wondering. This is an older game. There are bats in this hallway. This hallway isn't particularly annoying. Actually, where can I go? Oh, I gotta go I could go here real quick and show off this. Okay, so those guys are really annoying. So here is the staircase. Actually, this door... The breaker room is open. Why I don't... Oh, God. I don't normally come down here because there's no reason to come down here. You'll notice the breaker is on. Everything's working. So there's no reason... Oh, well, that's a problem. Fuck. I didn't know he was there. Alright. So that was a blue ghost. There's only a few of them in the game, and once you lose them or catch them, they do not come back. They are very special ghosts because they give you a lot of money if you can catch them. There's 2 special ghost types like that. The other one we're going to see very soon, actually. Uh, I think this hallway is the first time we can see that special ghost type. I tried to catch him. I didn't. I'm having a hard time remembering that this shit is inverted. Anyway, we can catch those guys. I've just been failing to do so. They are ghosts, so conventional logic, like being you bitch, doesn't really work on them. Was what I was trying to get at. Okay, this is a fucking. I hate these. I don't know why my brain didn't register this as a ghost room. These ghosts. Oh, hey. Those ghosts grab you, and then they hold on to you till you shake them free. Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble there. Maybe you need more training. There are some ghosts who try to grab and hold you. When that happens, try moving your control stick back and forth to shake them off. It's an age-old struggle for survival, my boy. Don't lose heart, Luigi. I already knew that. Thank you, though. Anyway, this room's kind of fucking useless to us right now. But later it won't be. It does give me a key now, though. Which is nice. Because it'll open up the next room. Oh. Well, okay. I don't know why that tickles me the way it does. I thought this hallway was different. So I was actually more scared than I needed to be. This I think it's the second floor hallway. Anyway, we're gonna get the. Oh, hi. The ballroom. This is a fun one. Because these ghosts are wearing masks. And we gotta take the masks off before we can shine our light on them. Right now, it does nothing. Shit. I fucked up. I only got the one. That kind of blows. And once they don't have their dance partner, they just want to attack you. But they do kind of remind you of Shy Guys, right? It's kind of neat. All right, these guys are here now. I don't think this gent can even see us. So you could see me. Well, that may be, but you will never find my weakness. All right, so these ones are interesting. I don't actually remember how to do it. I'm gonna take this money while I wait. If I can get into a corner, that is the best. Because then I just kind of hold them there and it's perfect. But you might notice that one took a lot longer than the previous ones. Doesn't mean that I can't do it. It's not like a boss where it will force the break really easily. As long as I keep hitting them, they generally don't force the break. There are a couple exceptions. Anyway, now we're going to get into the meat of the game. So I do remember this room. You might notice this room looks really small. It doesn't look like the size that they were advertising on the map. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's what happened. Anyway. I did want to avoid the punch, but you know, that happened anyway. I'm just looking for money right now. And I did find some money. You might notice something weird in the mirror. I can't see it from here. Don't push. Well, obviously we're going to push it, right? And now the wall opens up. And there's a trap door. Danger. Now, I don't believe in that, so we're going to push this button. Well,
Who's there? Who disturbs our sleep? Oh, it's Luigi. Look, guys, Luigi's finally here. What are you gonna do? We're gonna do what we did to your brother. What's that on his back? It's EGAD's Poltergust 3000. Everybody scram!
very chaotic.
Luigi, are you okay? That was them. They were the ones who released all the ghosts from the paintings in my gallery. Those fiends. I wondered where King Boo and his gang had gone. But they were hiding in the mansion all along. Thanks for flushing them out, Luigi. I'm tickled you found them. Perhaps it would have been better if you hadn't. Well, let every single one escape. Just a thought. Well, water under the bridge. Anyway, you should probably come back to the lab for a sec.
All right.
I've been waiting for you, Luigi. Your brothers must have been taken by that gang of boos. Poor feller. Oh, now, don't talk crazy. They're not going to eat the man. But what became of him? Odd that he hasn't come back. Common theory holds that the boos grow in strength when they travel in numbers. They must somehow combine their powers, too. Their power likely overwhelmed your brother. If your aim is to save Mario, there is but one way to do it. Capture each boo and slowly weaken the group's power. But the boos, as their name implies, like to hide and then jump out and scare people. When you've you've got your work cut out finding them. Don't get all down in the mouth, my boy. That Game Boy Horror I gave you as a secret function. I knew it'd come in handy one day, so I developed it secretly. I call it the Boo Radar. The Boo Radar will flash red when something wrong, like a boo, is hidden nearby. Use it to search everywhere for Luigi.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
All right now, Sonny. Don't go tuckering yourself out. Relax. I just try to get those boos one at a time. The trick is using the control stick and the C-stick together. Don't forget now.
Don't worry, I will 100% do that. It's okay, though.
Where we go, Luigi?
We're going back. And now, we got to go back to the rooms we've already been in. But that's okay. Because, like, this one has a boo in it. I gotta play some red light, green light shit with them.
I'm Bamboo, if you please.
And all the puns. Hope you're ready for a shit ton of puns.
Mercy, you've already caught your first boo. I've been researching those guys. Well, these boos don't seem to like light that much, that's for sure. They do their best to hide, in and under furniture, when they're stuck in a lit room. So I reckon that means turning on all the lights in the mansion is the fastest way to find all the boos. Wouldn't you say, youngster?
Oh, that's cool. We're kind of playing Luigi's Mansion as like a stopgap between my big journey.
Now then, send me the boo and all the data you got.
My big journey through the Ryuga Gotoku catalog.
Be careful, Luigi.
And I kind of been wanting to play this game for a while. I hadn't played it in years. I'm doing pretty good. Had my big dinner, and yeah, we just started like half an hour ago, some shit like that. What about yourself? All right. The shoes. Game Boy Advance. I'm not gonna lie, I do like a lot of the puns. I forgot about the second pun. Anyway. They don't show up in the Toad rooms, which is good to know. Now we're gonna make our way back to Baby's corridor and check those rooms. Now the unfortunate part is if one of them ends up in that room we don't have open yet. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Speak my name, Taboo. All right, goodbye, sir. Thank you. I feel that I don't really give myself enough time to watch as many streams anymore because I just end up streaming myself. But I do understand. Boolicious. I do understand when I do watch. Why not go to the washroom and splash some water in your face? You'll feel much better. Believe you me. Oh, hey, we're going to get that unlocked already. That's good. Oh, God, right next to me? Ah, Mom! Turbo! You fucked my shit up, you bastard. I can't see. Stop it. Oh my God, I fucked up. Still got you, bitch. So I don't. I really just kind of play games to beat them and then move on. So this is my first time playing it on stream, but I do love this game. When I was younger, I haven't played it in years, but when I was younger, I've beaten it more times than I can remember. So there's that. Not that I really remember like the entire walkthrough. Like as I get to areas, I'm remembering it. But I remember all of the ghosts. Maybe not how to fight them, but I remember them all because it has been years. And unfortunately, I haven't played through Dark Moon and Luigi's Mansion 3 yet, which I do kind of want to do once I kind of get to that point. For sure. Boo la la. Don't you do it. Gotcha. But yeah, I basically just kind of play whatever I'm feeling like. But once I start a game, I play it or I try to play it to completion. Right now I've only got 3 games started technically, but one of them I'm fixing and the other one's a roguelike, so I don't really count that one. If that makes sense. Game Boo! Ow, I got too close. Fuck. I still got him though. I lost the coin though. It's okay. I can tell it's been years though because I am not like. How did I miss that? I thought I got everything in here. That's fair. I haven't played Minecraft in a long time, but I do enjoy it when I do play it. Did play it. Although honestly, I haven't really been deep into Minecraft since Notch owned it. If that gives you an idea of how long it's been. I don't want to play bowling. Oh God, you're out here. I thought you weren't going to be out here. Ah, the beautiful melody will not even give me the time of day. What must I do to win her? Passion, yes. That's it. I will show her I burn for her. My unbridled passion will scorch her soul. Anyway. You said the washroom, right? Did that not mean the bathroom? Fuck. Why do I not remember these things? Oh. No? What's up? Oh, let me take care of this individual. All right. He said washroom. Why do I not remember? I swear that's this room. Oh god, it's right next to here. My brain fried. I got this. Oh, hi.
Ah, I dropped a really important thing into the toilet. I didn't mean to.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, you're right. No point crying over spilt milk. I suppose I'll just flush that old worry away. Yep, I'll just let it swirl down into the depths and let happiness refill my life.
Well, let's not get too hasty. Thank you for the key, though. I don't remember what that room is, but we're gonna find out. Coins! All right. I gotta be careful now and watch for the candelabra. Anywho, you. Destiny chooses our paths. What do you seek of me? Who are you? I am Madame Clairvoyant, seer of dropped items. Possessions of other people awaken vibrations in my spirit. If you find someone's dropped items, you should bring them to me. I will show you the extent of my vision. Okay. Jeez. Shit. Yay, we didn't fail. Like that blue ghost. I'm still a little sad about the blue ghost, I'm not gonna lie. I was not prepared for the blue ghost, though. I completely forgot where they all are. Alright, well. Jeez. Hello, sir. No grabby feely times today. Thank you. Safety first. So I'm gonna be honest. I've had this come up several times, right? I don't give out my any of my social media type stuff, like my Discord, which seems to be the primary source to do this. Um, so as much as I would like to, I won't budge on that. If that makes sense. Uh, because I really would, but I don't. I don't. If you have somewhere where I can go look at it myself, that would be cool. But beyond that, I don't. I'm kind of a private person. Ah, you bitch. Uh, so I apologize if that is your way of getting it out. Ah, you bitch. Hey now, Luigi. What have you found there? Let's take a look at that. No, it's a fire element metal. No, you can use the fire element. Yes, sir, with that, you can catch fire elemental ghosts. What's a fire elemental ghost, you ask? Why, they show up whenever you see fire, my boy. They're ghosts of fire itself, if you will. If you approach a flame, they'll be surprised by your presence and leap out into the air. Then you vacuum them up right away. After that, you can expel fire with the L button. You can melt ice, light candles, do all kinds of stuff. A meter will appear down at the bottom of the screen. So keep an eye on how much element you have left, okay, feller? You may use that, the fire element, to defeat some ghosts. So keep that in mind, sonny. Don't say I never warned you. All right. Thank you. I can't see the fire. Okay. I need to stop holding it down all the way because that is a problem I have. Anyway. I lost my boo friend. He's now in this room and I don't know where. Um, I can't go anywhere right now. Right? Where? Fuck. What is my next spot? I can piss this guy off, but I don't think I can get into his room.
Ah, fire, fire, fire. Run away, run away.
He's not happy with me. Ah, shit! I wasn't expecting the gold mouse. All right. Yeah, I can't go there yet. So I don't know what to do about that. Fuck. Where can I use the fire? Oh, I can use it in her room. That's right. All right. I am remembering. Oh, and now I can go deal with Chuckles. I think his name's Shivers. I like Chuckles. Chuckles feels like an appropriate name for this man. Anyway. He's not in here now. I gotta get him in here. Shit. No touchy-feely time. I said no fucking touchy-feely times. Bitch. I don't really want to fuck with this boo yet. I wanna go get Shivers. You can stop that at any time, sir. You can also stop at any fucking time, but you don't. Alright, well. Hello, Mr. Angry Man. Ow. Mr. Angry Man went in here now? Oh, I went in too early. And now he's in here. Just get him in. I mean, that would be fine. It's basically, well, it isn't just basically. The email I use for streaming is essentially just not just, I don't know why I use qualifying words when it's more it's literally it. It's just my Twitch name at gmail.com. So shanksthread at gmail.com. So yeah, that's perfectly fine because that is for business, but I don't have a business Discord. So that's kind of why I don't share it. You know what I mean? I should probably do that, but I don't. I haven't. I've not been the most proactive on things, which honestly doesn't help me, but you know, it is what it is. Peekaboo. Ow. But yeah, if you want to send it to that, then I would definitely look at it. 100%. Uh, which should be kind of neat because I do need to get around to sub badges and things like that I've kind of been dragging my feet on. So yeah. I'll be honest. I Shanks the Red. The second one. It's literally just the Twitch name. Oh fuck. It's Ice Boy. I forgot about the Ice Ghosts. Alright. I will take all this money. Will you? Thank you. Will you? Thank you. Okay. Why are you in the air? Why are you such a problem? Alright, well, you're no longer a problem. That's a lot of jewels. I really didn't want to grab those yet because everything else is going to disappear, but, you know, whatever. I think it stops time, so it's okay. Gum. Ow, you are very aggressive, sir. All right. Oh shit, it's break time. That's perfect timing because that's a save point. All right. Well, it is break time, and that means quick 10 to 5-10 minute